how would a $2,400 per year increase to your Social Security benefits actually help? Would it benefit you? Would you be excited, ecstatic that that money is coming through? Well, that's what we're going to address today, because that was one of President Biden's promises when he was running for president back in 2020. So it's somewhat interesting that now people are bringing this up. And one of the most common questions ever since he was running has been, when is President Biden going to fulfill his promise of giving Social Security recipients that extra $200 per month or $2,400 per year? Well, we're going to address that, because that is what a lot of people are asking. And well, we have an answer. So make sure you stick around and watch this entire video. Also, do me a favor, takes just 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. Now, what's going on with this $200 per month or $2,400 per year boost? Well, according to multiple White House officials, President Biden has already addressed this. He's already given Social Security recipients more than $200 per month. And you're probably thinking like, wait, what? How? I never got my boost. Well, here's what they're saying. And no, this has nothing to do with the 8.7% cost of living adjustment for 2023. Now, the current administration currently believes that they have given these benefits, but it's actually a mix of many things. Let me explain. So, if you are currently on Medicare, which there's millions of people that are, well, you're saving about $70, out-of-pocket expenses, because vaccines like shingles and Tdap, they're free, right? Because through the Inflation Reduction Act, which President Biden was, firmly, he believed this is the greatest thing he's gonna do. Well, in the Inflation Reduction Act, President Biden made those vaccines free, so beneficiaries don't have to pay for that. Well, that started back in January, so that saved you about $70. Now, $70 is far from $2,400. Here's where things get very interesting. So President Biden made it very clear that he wants Medicare to negotiate prescription drug prices. So starting in 2024, which again, it hasn't happened yet, starting in 2024, they will start negotiating prices. Well, they're actually starting it now, but starting in 2024, there's actually going to be a cap on out-of-pocket costs in Medicare Part D. This is the prescription drug policy. Now, in 2025, that cap is going to be set at just $2,000. Now, it's also going to be indexed with inflation every single year. Now, here's what's interesting about that. Currently, in 2023, the average out-of-pocket expenses for healthcare among seniors is about $4,300 per year. So when you think about that, there's currently about 50.5 million people that are getting Medicare Part D. But when you think about the amount of money that they're saving, or they're going to save, again, from $4,300 down to $2,000, that's a $2,300 savings. Think about this. President Biden promised $200 per month as a boost. $200 per month over the course of 12 months is $2,400. And by him pretty much capping the out-of-pocket expenses from $4,300 now down to $2,000 in 2025, that's going to save you about $2,400. It's $2,300. But that is where things are at. Okay? They're pretty much saying that, okay, we're going to negotiate prices, and by us negotiating prices, that's going to bring down your out-of-pocket expenses. So in essence, it's the same thing as us giving you an extra $200 per month. So that's one thing. The next one is that the Biden administration is saying that they are the ones that have fixed the inflation problem. It was a Republican issue, but now Democrats have come out and they have fixed it. Because instead of 9% inflation, we are now sitting at 3.7%. That is a large 5.3% decrease. Now, granted, it was 9.1% during the Biden administration. It was also 3% and 3.2% and now 3.7% as of this morning. So there's a lot of people that are discussing this and saying that the Biden administration has done exactly what they've said. They've given that, or they've provided you with that $2,400 per year relief. It may not have come in the form of a boost, because if you just give people that money, then they're going to spend that money, which is going to contribute to higher inflation. So instead of going down that inflationary road again, they just decided, let's just reduce your expenses. And that will be the exact same thing. So what's interesting, all those people that are asking, hey, when is President Biden going to fulfill this promise of giving Social Security recipients that $200 per month boost, or $2,400 per year? Well, according to White House officials, he's already done it. Now, I want to know your thoughts. Is this what you were thinking? When President Biden promised $2,400 per year, were you thinking that he was just going to reduce expenses by up to $2,400? Or did you think he was going to give you a $200 check every single month, or additional benefits of $200 per month? Because that is where most people are at. That is what most people have said. Whenever I've asked this question, every single person has told me, no, I thought I was getting an additional $200 per month. But when you think about it, okay, let's just go back to when President Biden was campaigning. Remember over there in Georgia, when he was campaigning, okay, or pretty much pushing for those other senators. President Biden said that if you vote Democrat, you would get a $2,000 check. Remember that? Well, then in December, at that time, President Trump, he passed a $600 stimulus check. So what did President Biden do when he became president? He passed a check. You know how much that check was? It wasn't for $2,000 like he promised. It was for $1,400, because 600 plus 1,400 equals 2,000. So again, this is Biden math, but the Biden math that they're going off of right now says we don't need to pass another $200 increase to Social Security recipients, because we've already done it. Now, I want to know your thoughts, because I know a lot of people are going to be very upset. This is probably not going to be a very popular video, but I'm not here to create the popular videos. I'm here to give you the truth. What is actually happening, what Congress is telling us, what the Biden administration is currently discussing. And as of right now, as far as an increase to Social Security through President Biden himself, it's not going to happen, because the White House is currently saying that he's already done it. So again, that's what we know at this time. As always, as I know more, I promise I'll come back on. I'll share all the latest news and updates. But again, let me ask you, did you think you were going to see a decrease in expenses or an increase in benefits? Let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.